Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the second ever gameplay commentary that I'm gonna do. And last time, as you probably remember if you watched the video or even listened to it, excuse me, I talked about why Dead Space and Resident Evil suck nowadays. And if you haven't watched it, I urge you to go watch it or at least listen to it and listen to me bitch and whine. This is not gonna be any any more positive than the first video, but this is actually something that I've been wanting to talk about as well. And it's basically what is the most annoying game you've ever played. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I do have a couple games in mind, and wanted to share my anguish and terror and horror of playing these very annoying yet difficult games. I I guess I will start. Well, most of you probably haven't heard of these games, well, at least the first one, which is F-Zero GX. F-Zero started on the NES and then moved on to the Nintendo 64 and then made an appearance on the GameCube, and I'm going to be talking about the GameCube version. Both of these games, the other one is Ninja Gaiden, by the way, on the Wii U. Both of these games they're the type of difficult games that you just gotta play until you get it right, and if you make a mistake, you're fucked up and you gotta do it all over again. There are, of course, games that are very difficult and annoying due to, let's say, gameplay choices or gameplay design that's just shitty, as in something like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the NES, which I actually made a video about. So if you want to go watch it and see what I'm talking about, you can. It's basically the part where you're underwater, you have a time limit, you need to switch off these some things, and you gotta take your time, but you can't take your time because there's a time limit, and then you have like 20% of the screen to move in. If you go out of that, you take damage and die, and it's just fucking stupid. But F-Zero GX and Ninja Gaiden both are the type of games that you just gotta master. You gotta play them until you're good enough. And I kind of have a love-hate relationship with those kind of games because, like, it took me, I think, 6 months to finish F-Zero, which it's a racing game. I should mention, probably should mention that it's a racing game, a futuristic one, and it's so fucking difficult. Even on the normal difficulty, it beats your ass if you don't know what you're doing, and that's what it did to me. Like, there's no easy option. There's normal, there's hard, and then there's very hard. And on very hard, it is just unbelievably difficult. One mistake and you're done. There's like 30 racers per race, and let's say you're first, and then you make a mistake. You like just slightly hit the wall of the track, and you slightly lose speed, and zoom, there goes 15 other drivers past you, and there's no hope for you for catching them. And it just kind of makes you pissed off, but at the same time, when you do it, you're like on top of the world. Yes, I finally did it. I finally beat it. And that was I played F-Zero when it came out in like 2003, 2004, I want to say. I'm not exactly sure. So it's been a good 8, 9 years, and I haven't felt such annoyed. Like, I haven't been that annoyed when playing games until I got Ninja Gaiden 3 for the Wii U. I beforehand knew that the games were very difficult, even the NES ones and the more recent ones. I knew that they were very difficult, but I still wanted to try them because they've always looked very nice to me with very fast combat systems and addictive gameplay. So I wanted to try it, and I got it, and it was so fucking difficult, even at normal, that I died to the first enemies because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Of course, after that, I got a hold of the combat system and did a little bit better. But my God, are the bosses? They're like the worst. And I actually died there. Great, sweet, awesome. Go. Oh yes, of course, Skyrim. That's what I'm playing here. I've been playing the shit out of it lately. But yes, back to the boss battles in Ninja Gaiden 3. They suck. Like, they have these combos that you can't block. They have throws that if they catch you, was getting lagged for some reason. Thank you, Fraps. But if they catch you with a throw move, they'll take away like over half of your health just like that, and there's nothing you can do about it. And like it it almost crosses the line of being good and being that something that you just gotta play until you get it right because it's so fucking unfair. Like the perfect example is the last boss fight, but I'll get to that in a minute because you don't have any throws. You can't block all of their attacks, and your attacks do like basically nothing to them. So every fight, every boss fight, you just gotta dodge, 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 dodge until you get that one single opening. Then you get a few hits in, rinse, and fucking repeat. it's it goes to the point like then you start wondering like you're playing this ninja character who's supposed to be the best ninja ever. He's like so cool, yet he struggles to fight these people, and it doesn't make any sense. Like he's not good. He's just fucking running away from them. He's not even trying to fight. He's just dodging until he can get a cheap shot in or something. Like there are these battles with this fucking just normal guy who has who also has a sword. There's all sorts of monsters as well, but the fights with this one dude are the most annoying. Well, not the most annoying, but close to it. Like his throws take away like 80% of your health, and his combos, he first hits you like 5, 6 times, and then there's a throw after that, and he's like stabbing you and shit, and it takes away so much health, and there's nothing you can do if you get caught. And like, I I don't have a problem with play it until you master it kind of style, but I do have a problem with it being so fucking unfair. And the epitome of unfair is the final boss fight. It has two forms. The second one is not that bad. All right, so here's listen to me now. All right, here's the scenario for the first phase of the last boss. You're on a roof. Like you can picture this yourself. If you've played any of the Ninja Gaiden games, or if you've actually played Ninja Gaiden 3, or the Wii U version of it, um, so you have your character. You're on a roof. You're fighting a giant. All right, a giant woman. Her attack is slamming her entire arm down, which covers about 10% of the roof. If that hits you, it takes about a third of your life. All right. On top of that, she fires these projectiles that kind of like glow on the roof first, and then they blow up. And these are frequent. They are just raining down. I wish I could actually show you footage of it, but I don't want to take anyone else's videos, and there's no way of me for me to actually record my Wii U. Kind of sucks. Apologies for that. I really wanted to show you, but you're just gonna have to visualize it in your head from what I'm saying. But yeah, slams her hand down, projectiles coming in all the fucking time, and on top of that, she summons the most annoying enemies in the whole game, and there's a bunch of them, like 6 to 7 at a time, and it's at that point it's hard enough. But how do you attack? How do you beat this phase of the boss? Well, you gotta build up your key meter, and you do that by inflicting damage on enemies. So basically, the gist of it is what you gotta do is you gotta beat the little shits that she summons until your key meter is full. But of course, The special attack that you get from the full is the best in the game, and the meter is at its longest when you need to fill it up. And on top of that, the like I said, the monsters that she spawns are the most annoying in the game. Like they're fast, they can interrupt your attacks, and they like kind of kick you around. And whenever you dismember an enemy, they go into this rage mode. And these guys, they roll at you and then explode. So you have to dodge not only the hand, not only the projectiles, of course, but 6 to 7 one of these fast motherfuckers that all want to just kill you. And you can't really dodge them because you gotta kill them. Because you gotta build up your fucking key meter to do your special attack and kill the boss in one hit. Like, I remember spending so many days trying to beat that shit, and when I finally did, I wasn't happy. I was like, this is a waste of fucking time. Like, I don't know why I did it, but at least now I can say that I beat it on normal. There's still hard, there's very hard, and there's fucking insane difficulties. Well, not in those words. I think there's like hard, master ninja, and ultimate ninja, but I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna even try the harder difficulties because I know that I'm not gonna be able to do it. Especially not the last boss battle. I might get to that part because I've been watching guides of it, how to do it perfectly, but I've spent all this time raging about Ninja Gaiden. Hopefully someone has played it so they know what I'm talking about. But that fight pissed me off so bad that it's not even funny. Like my thumb was hurting a lot after I finally beat it. Oh, and I felt like I said I wasn't happy. I was just like beat. Of course, I was glad that I finally beat the game. But like I said, there's the second phase as well. It's not as annoying, but still, it's kind of cheap as well. Like there's this one part where she slams her head, not head, but arm down again, and you need to be on the right side of the screen, otherwise it's an instant death. There's no way of knowing which side you need to be on, so it's just a guessing game. Luckily, the game has checkpoints. Imagine dying then on the second phase and having to go back to the first fucking phase. That would have been like I would have probably smacked the disc in two or something. Yeah, but I think that's gonna be it. It's gone for almost 13 minutes. I've raged enough. I promise that I'm gonna try to find a positive subject for the next commentary. As Lydia's, I don't know what she did to that man, but she made him her slave or something. Kind of funny. But yes, I'll try to find a positive subject for the next time. Probably, well, I have a few ideas in mind, but do you have any annoying games in mind? Whether it's play it till you master or just shitty in design that made you basically rage out of your pants. If you do have, please leave a comment. I would love to hear and share your anguish and pain that you felt playing games. And of course, you can also leave a rating if you want. I appreciate those very much. But most importantly, I'd like to hear what games have pissed you off so that I can laugh at you. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you for watching. Hopefully, you enjoyed listening to me rage again. And I will see you guys next time.